banking security, we are all exposed to this. There's a huge risk in the market at the moment called man in the browser attack. There's also a reference to boy in the browser, which actually act as an intermediary to install a Trojan and then remove itself, so that the routing to certain website has been changed. Now, when we look at this, what is MITB or man in the browser attack? This is used with the objective to commit financial fraud, steal money from you. A Trojan horse or Trojan application would sit between your browser and the internet connection. This malware acts on your browser and the browser's security mechanisms. So this MITB Trojan should and would sniff and modify transactions to and from your bank, for example. It is very difficult to detect and has stealthy capabilities. Well, how does it work then? Very quickly, you have to visit a compromised site that will install this application into your browser, into your operating system or the application. That the application mean the browser. So the MITB Trojan infects your operating system, the OS, or the application, the browser. It would install an API hook known as an extension or a handler that will start when your browser starts. So when you start your browser, when you click on your Internet Explorer, your Firefox, your Chrome, and they are for both the Windows, more so for Windows and also for the Mac operating systems. When the browser starts, it would load the extension without your knowledge, without your authority. That extension registers a handler, also known as a hook, for every page load. Now that you are hooked, every page that you visit will be scanned by this Trojan for predetermined sites or any other links, like for example a secure link to your bank. You may log on to your bank, whatever your bank is called, and I use in this example secure.mybank.com. If a certain transaction is found on a page, there will be a handler registered for the button that will commit that transaction. When you press that button, all information that you have typed in, for example, the amount, and then also the recipient who you want to pay it to, will be intercepted by this browser. It will be intercepted. It will be changed, values, transaction details, and submitted to your bank. Now, your bank server will not know that this has been modified because it's just there to receive what you usually send. Now, you may ask as well, but the link is encrypted. Yes, it is encrypted if you're using SSL. However, it is not encrypted between the browser and the internet connection. That adds at a different layer. Then the bank server performs the transaction and will send the results back. As the results come back into your computer, the browser receives that modified receipt. The Trojan, once again, scans the results for any field that it expects that it has changed and replace the modified data with your original data. Your browser displays then the results that you expect. Here you have a financial loss that you don't even know for a while. And what can you do about that? First and foremost, do not perform banking at public computers. It's very difficult. They might have antivirus software. However, some of these Trojan applications disable or have stealthy capabilities so that antivirus do not detect them. Do not visit any sites you do not trust or know. You might have a computer at home. Your child goes on the computer and visits a Pirate Bay, for example, and downloads software. And with that, he or she unwittingly installs a Trojan on your computer. Pornography sites, there are many sites that are out there that has been compromised or set up to act as fronts for these syndicates. Make sure you have updated antivirus software. Use malware detectors as well. What I do on my computer, I will have a certain brand of antivirus software that I regularly update and review the logs, but also then would run additional software such as Malwarebytes, which is once and now and then will approach it differently. And then also any suspicious activity, although it's a very difficult one. All you have to understand is actually know that you can be compromised. This Trojan will have a hook in, disable your antivirus software, and very difficult to detect. Then also make sure you check your bank accounts off it. All you have to do is practice some safe hacks.